Hold on, Doodoo. Hold on, Doodoo. I'll be quiet.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to upstate New
York
and Highmark Stadium in Orchard Park. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the New England Patriots and the Buffalo Bills on Sunday Night Primetime. Here's the veteran Will Lutz to get us going. And off we go here on Sunday Night Primetime. This will be returned from the 2. Oh, right at the outset, he lost the football. Special teams has come up with the recovery. And he will score. Hank Bigsby, touchdown New England. It's his 4th touchdown on the year. The kick by Lutz is good. And the Pats will race out to a quick 7-0 edge.
Oh, should already do that.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. He fields it at the 8.
Okay, let's go behind the dog.
23-yard line. Wow, indecision right away. Delay of game to start this drive.
Oh shit! You know you push pause.
Operating from the gun, it's Dark. Right away, they're coming after him, and they get him. A sack on the opening snap of the game. Foye Lilligan, he's pinned for the sack. It's going to be a loss.
I'll start this shit, man.
To begin the drive.
Shut up.
To the air on 2nd down. Dark
willing to put their head down and fight for some extra yardage, Mike. Sometimes you just ain't worth the squeeze. Get down, protect yourself, live to play another snap.
It is 3rd and long. And a shotgun. It's Dark. Oh, intercepted. What a bad start on the 3rd play. Picked off by Kamari Lassiter. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. That is a brutal way to start the game. You're thinking opening drive touchdown. Instead, that 3rd down pick turns into 6, right?
Yeah, Mike, and every offense all week works on this opening drive. It's such a critical way to get their players and get their offense settled into this game. And as you said, disastrous start. Not only turning the ball over, but allowing the defense to capitalize and take it all the way back the other way.
So now after the touchdown, Luck's going to send this one away. This will be returned from the 6. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over.
At their own 24-yard line.
They changed my fucking play, bro.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Out of the gun, here comes Dark. That'll be taken in, and it's Trey Benson. And he's going to be out of bounds, but up past the 35. They'll get 11 there, and that's a quick 1st down. So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10. They'll run first carry of the game for Trey Benson. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
That's taken in by the running back, Benson. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. That's 2 catches on this drive. This one for 10 yards and a 1st down.
It's so early in the game, you have to be careful now as coaches and players that you don't find yourself trailing early and get out of your game plan. There is so much time left. Stick to what you've worked on all week. There's plenty of time to chip away and see if you can make this thing close come the 4th quarter.
Oh, what a run. Down inside the 30-yard line. A gain there of 23 yards. 1st down, Buffalo. He'll run here. This is Ty Chandler. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman. Sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the game moving.
I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Out of the gun, 3rd down. It's Dark. Get this complete to Horton. The rookie from Ole Miss put that one on target for the 1st down.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
On 1st and 10, here is Dark. That one is caught in the back of the end zone. Jalen Hyatt. Touchdown, Bills. The extra point by Jay is good. And the Bills are on the board. It's now 14-7. Kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kicks away. This taken at the 5. Now an opening past the 30. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Now the first carry of the game for Josh Jacobs. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Now the Patriots going to use their first timeout. To the air on 2nd down. Here's Leonard. That is run in downfield by Sutton. They get 25 on that connection. Good for a Patriots first down.
Every staff in the league that understands that we have to play a rookie quarterback, regardless of their talent, regardless of how high they were drafted. The ideal situation is to fill that huddle with as many veteran players as possible. The quarterback's going to be young. He's going to make some mistakes. The more veteran, talented guys around him, the easier it is to weather those mistakes. He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
Come on, Buckeye.
Mims sent
Get up there.
Here. Throwing on 2nd down. Leonard. That's going to be incomplete. Very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the pass
up there.
game. Like, we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
This one down the field, but
Up there, man. Up there.
Cortland Sutton, the intended receiver, and that's going to lead to a 4th down. New England going to take their 2nd timeout. Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Leonard going to throw for it. And he's going to be hit and taken down.
So here as the quarterback, you can't take that sack. You have to understand it's 4th down. While you don't want to throw a pick, you've got to get this ball out of your hand and give one of your playmakers a chance to make a play for you and extend this drive on 4th down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the Patriots' 45-yard line.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 4. They'll go again with Benson. And even one of those going inside the 40. That could be good enough to move the chains. 1st down.
So, Mike, you know by now my philosophy on 3rd down. If it was up to me, I don't even want to be in 3rd down. I want to get all of my conversions on 1st and 2nd down and be able to stay in those neutral down situations. So it's exactly what they do here. They lean on the ground game and pick up a fresh set of downs.
Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain. 2nd and 10. So we are through one here on Sunday Night Primetime. 14-7 is our score. And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns after this. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. On 2nd down, it's Benson. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. A gain of 16 yards. Good for a Bills 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Now Dart. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Jalen Hyatt. Touchdown Buffalo. That is 2nd touchdown tonight. The extra point by Day is good. And the Bills will tie things up. We are all even at 14. We are all square. 14 apiece. The score as this one's away. This one deep in the landings. Now a hit, and he lost the football. Special teams comes through again. We don't talk about it nearly enough, but sometimes the biggest plays of the game happen like that one. The kickoff return, fumble, recovered, and momentum swings again.
Everybody loves to see a big return, Mike, but the priority of any kick return unit, just give your offense a chance to possess the ball. And in this case, they don't do that. They turn the ball over, and now they find themselves back out there on defense.
On 1st down, Dart. Taken in by Horton. And he'll be out of bounds. It's a nice game, though, on 1st down. A pickup of 7.
Gonna be a big corner with him. Come on, Bubba. Come with you.
He'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. They run out of the gun with Benson. He'll be taken down, but just like that, they are in business. It's 1st and goal.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the 1st down.
5 yards from the house. They've got it 1st and goal. Here's Dart. That is hard. What a job on the scramble. Tucker Craft. Touchdown, Bills. The extra point by Day is good. And the Bills have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away.
But he's gonna. I don't think you're getting up.
And no return here. This is a touchdown. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Operating out of the gun, it is Leonard. That's caught left side by Hawkinson. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
A run up the middle with Jacobs. And we'll bring this up to the 48-yard line, and that's a 1st down.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen. And not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2. But it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor. And when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Brings up 2nd down at the Bills' 49-yard line.
From just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd down and 7. From the gun, here's a throw by Leonard. That's going to be caught. It's Marvin Mims. And they'll take this down inside 35.
Damn.
First time they've looked his way tonight. Good time to do it. It's a 1st down.
They do a really nice job of picking up the pressure, and that's what allows him to have the time to go through his entire progression. He sees his check down wide open, gets the ball into his hands, and he does the rest.
But you're doing too much, man.
On 1st down, Leonard. That's deep for the back of the end zone. That is caught. What a throw. Ricky Pearsall. Touchdown, Patriots.
And this special connection between this quarterback and his receivers, it was on full display right there. Great job getting behind the defense, and then what can you say?
Whole fucking ball.
You can't put that ball in a better spot. And with timing and accuracy like that.
Right.
So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. From the 6, here comes a return.
The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. Looking to throw. It's dark.
Buddy,
Right on target.
go somewhere, man.
Too much. That one falls incomplete.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and
Behind the line, and the ball is out. And the Patriots are going to recover.
And with all this talk about ball security, I can tell you firsthand, Mike, a lot of it just becomes mental. It's like the more you think about it,
how many fumbles they gonna give you?
In practice, it almost gets worse. It's one of those things that when it starts to spiral, it's just hard to pull yourself out.
And he'll get back to the line.
Man, get in the bed.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Past your bedtime.
Mims sent in motion here. Leonard now on 2nd down. Moving to his left. Now he'll run it. And he'll get
be, Mike, when he decides to tuck it and take off. So that is a great job defensively to rally to the football and hold him to just a short game.
Two minutes to play here in what's been an even first half. Greg and I back in Buffalo after this. Third and 7. From the gun, here's Leonard. Got a man over the middle. There's Sutton. And he will easily pick up the first down. They've got first and goal coming up.
It just seems like whenever they need a big play on third down, you can almost guarantee that he's someone they're going to try to get the ball to. And certainly easy to see why. Clutch play by everyone involved and keeps the offense on the field.
How many fumbles they gonna get this nigga, bro?
Ball sitting at the 7. First and goal. Sinnott, the man in motion. This one caught at the 4. And he's in.
I'm about to pick that.
T.J. Hawkinson. Touchdown, New England. Here's Lutz now for the extra point.
Weak ass game.
And the Patriots go up by 7. 28-21.
They're going to score 14 points on offense.
So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. That one's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10. Start out with a run, and it's Benson. And he'll get 4 here, up to the 24-yard line. Here's second and 6.
It's now second and 6.
To throw is Dart. Thrown left side, the catch is made. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. The Bills going to use the first of their timeouts. Clock stops with a little under a minute to go in their second quarter. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Throwing, Dart. Fires left sideline, and is complete. They'll have the first down. It's a gain of 28.
So we heard about this budding connection all the way back in training camp in the summer. So it's nice to see those reps starting to translate on game day. And I think these two have a really great future together. And the more plays they make, the more we're going to see that confidence grow.
That's a gain of 16. This offense is humming. A first down.
First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Operating from the gun, it's Dart. Wraps to the end zone where it's incomplete. What a job.
You gonna have to just pick that shit, bro.
Muscling that one free.
Just catch it.
It'll be second.
What do they got to do that shit in the ground?
Throwing is Dart. It is brought in the end zone. Corey Burton. Touchdown, Buffalo. He has done it again. That is 4 touchdown passes in his first half. Great. He might skip halftime with the way he's performing right now.
Yeah, and Mike, this passing attack is just really unstoppable. I mean, it is just remarkable the success he's been able to have. We're not even at halftime yet. He finds himself on record pace. I can't wait to see what he does the rest of this game.
And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
Leonard gonna throw on 1st and 10. He will air this out, looking for Sutton. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down. To the air once more. It's Leonard. He's going to dial up another deep ball. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And the Bills will take over possession here at the 44th.
I think he chalked this one up like to just a rookie mistake.
Not be in the game.
Signal caller behind center.
Touchdown he threw was a pick.
Ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
And the offense will let the third timeout. 5 seconds remaining in this 2nd quarter. Again, it's Benson. And he finds some space tackled after a gain of 7 on 1st down. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they get the timeout. The Pats can stop it here. They'll use their 3rd and final timeout. Matt Gay coming on for this field goal try. This one from 52 yards away. Gay's kick is good. And the Bills get 3 here late in the first half to take the lead.
Patriots 28.
3 points, all that separates these two sides as half number 2 kicks off. And there'll be no return forthcoming, so the ball comes out to the 35. Play action. Now it's Leonard. Off balance throw. It's complete. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. Love to start any drive like that. 18 on the first play. And a first down. Quick throw out wide. Taken in by Pearsall. And 2 yardage there after the catch to wind up with a gain of 7 on first down.
7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3 to the 40-yard line.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 3. Gonna throw. It's Leonard. He'll take a shot here. Back to the end zone. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Ricky Pearsall.
No, not
touchdown, Patriots. He's got another one. His 2nd touchdown of the evening. The kick by Lutz is good. And the Pats have taken a 4-point advantage. So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. This is fielded inside the 5. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. Here's Dart on 1st and 10. A throw left side, going to be intercepted. Picked
For what?
off by Kamari Lassiter. And he's going to score again. How about that for a daily double? The second defensive touchdown he's scored in this game. Lutz for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Patriots will extend this third quarter lead. So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. The return starts from the 5. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. To throw, it's Dart on 1st and 10. He'll let it go deep left sideline. And he will be out of bounds. There is a penalty marker on the field, so let's see what that is all about.
It says something about him talking about me. I saw that.
On 1st and 10, here is Dart. Forced out left. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play, throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
At this stage of the game, things haven't been going your way, so one more mistake, it could just be too much to overcome. So a nice decision there. Just throw it away out of bounds and give your team a fighting chance.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, here comes Dart. This one taken in by Hyatt. And he's going to be out of bounds, down inside the 25-yard line. He had 2 touchdowns earlier, looking to see what he can do here in this second half. That grab gets them a 1st down. Dart's gonna throw it again. And the throw left sideline caught. They rule incomplete. Couldn't keep the feet in. And it's 2nd down.
Well, it's going to go down as an incompletion, but it wasn't from a lack of effort. I mean, he did everything in his power to try to get both feet in bounds. The pass just took him a little bit too close to the sideline, and he just wasn't able to save the play.
To the air once more is Dart. Touchdown, Bills. And hold on to that football, young man. That's a keeper. His 1st NFL touchdown. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, yeah, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive because they've still got some work to do.
To the air again goes Dart. Moving to his right. That's pulled in. And they're able to tack on the 2-point conversion.
I know it sounds like I'm being biased, Mike, but I'm really not. Down here this close to the end zone, especially on 2-point tries, the size, the length, the athleticism, and matchups these tight ends can create, man, they are a tough handle, and it leads to 2 points.
On the return, Malik Washington. Oh, yeah. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the
What kind of soft shit was that?
They'll start on the ground with Jacobs. And good hard running there. He'll push his way forward. Gain of about 5.
Brings up second down.
Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and 4. To throw is Leonard. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
It's 3rd down. And here is Leonard. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. They get 20 on the connection. 1st down, New England. They're going to motion the tight end over here. Here's a handoff to Jacobs, running left. That's the way you want to run it on 1st down. A gain of 7.
Brings up second down.
Here's 2nd and 2. Operating out of the gun, it is Leonard. That's deep for the back of the end zone. To the end zone, it's intercepted. Picked off by Travarius Ward.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's position. Being able to get himself to a spot, get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
First play of the drive, and here's Benson. Brought down at the 21, a gain of 1.
Wow.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 21-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 9. They'll run. Here's Benson.
Man, y'all got to get on these linebackers a block, man.
He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Running back looked a little unsure of himself on that carry there, Mike. You have to think back to that fumble earlier in the game. How much is that still weighing on his mind? He didn't really seem to attack that hole like we've seen in the past. He gets stopped for no gain.
Out of a shotgun. It's Dart. He has Hyatt complete. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line. Good work after the catch. They gain 19 yards and a 1st down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the 1st down.
And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down.
Brings up second down.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and 7. Here's Dart. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. He was trying to get that to Tez Walker. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Just a little bit too much juice on that one, and you just can't throw the ball out of bounds. Give your receiver a chance to go up and compete for the ball, but when you miss that far wide, he's got no shot.
Out of the gun, 3rd down. It's Dart. And that is incomplete.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for 4th down. They'll go, and here's Dart. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down.
All he had to do is complete the fucking corner route, bro. That's all he had to do.
They send Sutton in motion. Receiver in motion. Going right. They'll run it straight ahead with Jacobs. And he finds a little bit of space.
All they gotta do is keep the damn corner route, bro.
For a gain of 4.
Keep that shit open as a fucking head. That's crazy. Hey, buddy.
So, no shortage of offense in this one as we end the 3rd. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 5. Off the play fake, it is Leonard. And he'll just bite the ball.
You don't stop the quarterback now, man.
Good idea. He didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
That's crazy.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down. From the gun, here's a throw by Leonard. But that's made there by Sutton. And he puts his head down and he picks up the 1st down.
It's a gain of 6.
At this point in the game, Mike, it really starts coming down to the number of possessions. So that's a huge 1st down conversion. Fresh set of downs. Now, the balance is stay aggressive and maintain the ball, but also start working this clock.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Leonard. That one down the field, but they cannot connect. And it's incomplete. He was looking for T.J. Hawkinson on that one. It's 2nd down.
What are you doing?
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
That'll be caught. It's Josh Jacobs.
Talk to the man, bro.
Inside the 25-yard line. A gain there of 10 yards. Good for a Patriots 1st down.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the 4th quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative. Just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
A quick throw on the RPO is complete. He's taken down just shy of the 10. Give him 10 more on that one. Just enough for another 1st down.
These hit traps, they're usually just designed to pick up a few safe yards. An easy completion, get some rhythm for your quarterback. However, this time, he's able to make a little magic happen after the catch and turn it into something much bigger than even they were probably anticipating.
Here's a screen taken in by Jacobs.
because they're usually the last line of defense, but not here. On this play, he's up there at the line of scrimmage attacking the offense, and he takes him down for a negative play.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
Get to my damn man. Please.
To throw once more, here's Leonard. Got it into the hands of Mims. And he's going to be dropping after a pickup of about 5.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call.
They gonna never let me get to my damn man, bro.
That tells the quarterback to put the ball
Jesus.
on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open. That's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
An opportunity for what could be a game-sealing touchdown right here. 1st down and goal. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Riley Leonard. Touchdown, New England. Here's Lutz now for the extra point.
That's a perfect throw.
It's up and good. And the Pats will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. That ball going to hop into the end zone. It's a touchback that will come out to the 20-yard line. On 1st down, Dart. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Thrown left side, the catch is made. And he's out past the 30 and out of bounds. That's catch number 5 tonight, and it's good for a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Operating from the gun, it's Dart. That's thrown right side, but incomplete.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows.
Come on, quarterback. Man, that's wide open, bro.
Down the field, will fall, incomplete. This is a tough spot. 3rd down and 10.
That's crazy.
Throwing again, Dart. Forced out wide. Taking off, he'll try to get there. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line.
When you find yourself trailing here late in the game, decision-making is critical. Not only is he able to extend the drive by picking up the 1st down with his legs, great job by the quarterback understanding, get out of bounds, stop the clock, save as much time as possible as they try to make a comeback.
Quickly to the outside and complete. And he's close to another 1st down. He'll step out right at that 1st down marker. Now 2nd and inches. Now Dart on the does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. Here's a big one. This third down. They'll drop to throw. Now he'll air this one out deep for Hyatt. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down.
So they decide to be aggressive there on third down, Mike. Now the question is, do they maintain that aggressive style on fourth down, or do they decide to punt? It's going to be a really interesting play call here as it brings up fourth and short.
And here we go, fourth and inches. They'll try it now with Benson.
This nigga, man, he just punched to the fucking back,
The
bro.
defense comes up with a fourth down. Fourth
Now, I seen that
quarter
nigga
stand
listen to.
and forces a turnover on downs. On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. Finding space inside the 40. They finally track him down, but what a run as they'll mark it at the 10-yard line. A big-time run by Jacobs. 45 yards. Here's a chance to put this game away. First down and goal. Here's Bixby. That's a nice pickup, bringing it down to the 3. Here now, second down and goal.
At the 3-yard line.
One more time with Bixby. Oh, making defenders look silly out there. On his way into the end zone. Hank Bixby. Touchdown.
Good game, Madden.
Second touchdown of the game. Season
Thank
total
you.
now up to 5. The kick by Lutz is good. And the Patriots are going to extend their lead. So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
They're on 35-yard line.
Stop taking stuff out of there, man.
From the 35, it's first and 10. The throw is Dart. Quick throw out wide. It's caught. And he'll wind up getting about 7 yards as he is forced out of bounds.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
Dart's going to throw here on second down. To the left side, he finds Pratt. And he's going to be out of bounds at the 41. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Out of the gun, here comes Dart. Get this complete to Horton. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball, modest gain.
He's got it at about the 8, and they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. It is a gain of 23 yards, and now he'll have 4 shots at it. It's first and goal. Ball sitting at the 7. First and goal.
Ain't no way he should be getting to my line, bro. Getting to my line.
Nothing ever really developed there, and it'll bring up second down.
No way.
You have to wonder, Mike, How are those previous mistakes he made earlier in the game still lingering in the back of his mind? You can tell he's being a little bit more conservative. He doesn't want to risk throwing a third interception and kind of just throws this one away.
Quick throw, taken in.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
Now the Patriots going to use their first timeout.
Teams practice these situations all week long, Mike. Down here in the tight red zone, you find yourself inside the 10-yard line. You're thinking, we've got to come away with a touchdown. Well, after that third down incomplete, it's going to be real interesting to see how they approach this fourth down after failing on third.
And that final throw here is intercepted. Picked off by Kamari Lassiter. So it's a road win here for the Patriots. And that's now 4 victories in a row as they continue to play as well as anyone in the NFL. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say good night from Buffalo.
Something for us.
Lord, how I gave my parents fits. Tried so hard to raise me right, but I was born to run the night. Daddy took me hunting when I was a kid. Wouldn't believe what the hell I did. He said, boy, hold this. Told my cousin, you bet